So here I am back to Old Faithful, my DV video camera, and I would use this all the time if it wasn't the fact that DVs don't tape over well. I mean, they're great for preserving video, and I like to shoot any kind of meaningful video. When I mean meaningful, is wildlife shots and things. This has got a 32 times optical zoom on it, so I can get in really close. But you know, having to buy DVs all the time to shoot just general topic videos, you know, it gets rather expensive. So I bought my other camera for that. However, even on a warm day like today, I get 20 minutes of video time, and that's it. The battery just went dead, and I can't shoot any more of this trip. Very disturbing. I have to find another source of power, portable power for that. I'm going to stop at Radio Shack on the way home today and see if I can rig something up with USB and maybe some D batteries or something, just to get a little more time out of the camera. It's just not enough. But so I'm going to shoot the rest of this trip on this camera, which is my first and favorite, just not economical for shooting video every single day. Anyway, we'll do more later. One more note about this Alice pack is the first one I had, I picked up an Emerald Surplus place, relatively cheap, $25. And one of the problems I had with it was it never stayed put. It never felt like it was stayed on my shoulders. So I'd always have one strap that seemed to slip off all the time. And after examining it, and this was quite a few times into hikes, I realized the straps were reversed, and so I switched them around and never had a problem with it again. So if you have this problem with your Alice pack, check the straps, and they could be reversed. I assume because the guy that sold it was in the business a long time, that when he put them on, he knew what he was doing, and it turned out he didn't. They were on incorrectly, and so I've never had a problem with it slipping since, and that was the big fault I found with it. Beyond that, man, it's a great little rucksack for the money. I mean, for very few dollars, you can get a great rucksack that will, I don't know what the cubic inches capacity for it, but I can tell you can put a lot in it. And I may use it this year on some overnights. I've kind of experimented at home with putting gear in it, and I can get, I think, enough gear into it: my sleeping bag, my hammock, my tarp, a couple water bottles, my filter, and food for at least an overnight, and maybe even a 2-day trip in the warmer weather when I'm carrying a lighter weight sleeping bag. So I kind of like it. And again, I like the workout I get from carrying it on my shoulders. I feel like my upper body doesn't get the kind of workouts it used to get when I was a younger guy. Spend time in the gym. So, anyway, just another thought in the Alice pack. If you don't have one, maybe for the kind of cash there, you can find them. And I recommend the genuine US, even if you buy it used over new. They're bulletproof. This one, the snaps, you can tell the snaps are really secure. The green one I have, I think, is a repro. It's made to GI specs, but I've had problems with snaps coming out, and I've had to put new snaps on it. This one is much older, I can tell. It's not in that great a condition overall. I mean, you can tell it's worn, but it's still it still has integrity, a lot of integrity. It's going to last for years. I have no problem with the snaps, and I've used this way more than I've used the green one. Anyway, just another thought in the Alice pack. This is the waterfall. There is quite a bit of water in it. Goes down over there, continues down over there. It's on the private property over there. It starts up there. Actually, maybe be able to, if I move around to the other side, I might be able to get a better shot of it. See what I can do. That's kind of where it starts. Drops off with 2 levels. Comes down from there. Drops down here. It's dropping quite steeply. I don't know how well you can tell in the tape. It goes right by me here. It drops off here. Kind of cool little waterfall. Then it drops off again down around that corner. That moves on to private land. There's private land about 100 or so yards in that direction, so I'm not going to venture there. Anyway, I wanted to show you the waterfall. It was running a lot higher last year, but this is pretty good.